Evet, heyecanımız çok yüksek artık. Gözlerimiz saatlerimize döndü ve son 5 dakika kaldı. Dünya bir sprint finallerinde şu anda Antalya'da artık son 5 dakika, heyecanımız çok yüksek. Tüm sporculara başarılar diliyoruz.
Time is really flying here at the 2025 World Rowing Beach Sprint Final. 5 minutes to go. Let's introduce the tower. Stuart, you there?
I am here, Luca. It is very different conditions today to what we had yesterday. As you can see out on the water, there is a bit of a dump starting to come in. We heard Luca saying earlier that the are required to have the 3 boat handlers out there today just to make sure that the rowers are able to get into the boats safely as possible. It is going to mean that the transitions, particularly at the end for that final run onto the beach, are going to be absolutely critical. Starting off with the men's under-19 solos, it's top 8 to go through to the round of 16. We're going to be starting off with the slower rowers from yesterday's time trials and then going down. So that top 8, it will come down to the last rower going onto the course. So it's going to be a fantastic morning of time trials here. Day 2 of the 2025 World Rowing Beach Sprint Finals.
Three minutes. Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
And we are underway in day 2 of the 2025 World Rowing Beach Sprint Finals. Our first in the under-19 men's solo is Carnel Lilio of American Samoa. Made history when he went out in time trial 1 as the first participant from American Samoa here at the Beach Sprint Final. So he is now underway, and you can see there the conditions a lot trickier than what they were yesterday. We heard a number of people interviewed saying, yeah, we're hoping for a little bit more waves. You've got your wish, guys, because it is definitely very different to the conditions yesterday.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention. Attention.
Test, test.
Our next rower is underway. Denver Deharagoda of Sri Lanka, our sole Sri Lankan competitor for this regatta. A nice run into the boats, and he is now underway. So, again, very tricky conditions, and with the wind coming in from the west, it does mean that a lot of the rowers on that final run back round the last turning buoy and the final run back onto the beach are just going to be blown a little bit towards the buoys. Denver Deharagoda for Sri Lanka underway.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Another man that made history yesterday was Diego Fernando Peña Fuentes for El Salvador, the first El Salvadorian rower to compete at a World Rowing Beach Sprint Final. So he is underway, had the chance to be able to row in the under-19 mixed doubles as well, so he'll be well used to the course, not so used to the conditions that we have here at the moment. But Peña Fuentes is underway as we just see Carnel Lilio of American Samoa coming up to the beach now.
Finland.
Get ready. Attention.
Kasper Salmi of Finland now underway, racing down towards the water. One of the shorter entries in this competition. He's about 5'7" or $1.70 in the metric system. And again, someone with the under-19 mixed doubles. A big round of applause for Kanea Lilio. Wasn't the easiest row, 4 minutes 38.98. Remember, the top 8 to go through to the round of 16.
In the water.
They'll join the top 8 from yesterday's time trials.
Get ready. Attention.
Our Saudi Arabian rower Mufle Al-Qadi is underway as we just see Denver Deharagoda from Sri Lanka finish up. He's touched on in a time of 3 minutes 20.81. Al-Qadi making his international debut yesterday's rowing. The 16-year-old
Hong Kong,
from
China.
Saudi Arabia.
In the water. Get ready. Attention.
Hoi Him saying from Hong Kong, China, our next rower onto the course. And again, you can see there exactly why we've got the 3 boat handlers out there. But he has made a great transition. A couple of dumps as he tries to take off. And a very difficult way to start as Diego Fernanda Peña Fuentes for El Salvador touches through in a 322.89.
Before they come across. Yep, okay. No, that's fine, yeah. I looked at where it was coming, but I thought it was okay. But no, halfway I'll stop.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Paraguay's Eduardo Vasquez, our next rower onto the course. We just saw Kasper Salmi from Finland, a 3:15.70. That's our new fastest time. It's top 8 through to the round of 16. Kasper Salmi, the quickest, ahead of Denver Deharagoda.
I was about 40, so we're losing a bit of time. No, it's okay. Yeah, that's 1 minute. Yeah.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Cyprus, hold. Cyprus, hold. Just
Attention.
Marinos Theodorou of Cyprus is now underway, racing down towards the boat. And we've just had a couple of rowers in between that have managed to go through and touch. So Mufle Al-Qadi from Saudi Arabia, 308.97. He was the quickest. But then Hoi Him Sang of Hong Kong, China, a 302.84.
In the water.
He is now our new fastest down the course.
Get ready. Attention.
It's Canada's Oliver Brennan now making his way down to the boat as we just see Eduardo Vasquez from Paraguay go through. He just took a little bit of a scenic route. It was 304.24. It's good enough though for second fastest so far this morning.
Ireland.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Ireland Sean Hart is underway down towards the course. So yesterday our 8th place rower, the final qualifier, was a 242.31. Now today with the conditions just being a little bit rougher, we are expecting that it's going to be potentially around the 250s or so. So anything under 3 minutes is going to be very, very competitive. But also remember, our fastest rowers from yesterday, they're the last ones off. As we just see Sean Hart, a really great start for him, already up towards that first turning buoy. And as we just see now,
Thailand.
Put the boats in the water.
Marinos Theodorou of Cyprus around the flag and heading towards the finish.
Get ready. Attention.
Thailand's Trirat Pantong now underway down onto the water. And this is where the boat handlers are so important, not only to be able to control the boat, but then as they're heading up and getting blown across, as we mentioned, it's a cross breeze. It's making it difficult to stay away from the boys on the final sprint, but also to slalom around those boys on the way out in the first 250 metres. Marinos Theodorou, 309.
Mexico.
Put the boats in the water.
Theodorou of Cyprus, a 309.38. That's 4th fastest so far.
Get ready. Attention.
Mexico. Mexico, hold. Mexico. Mexico, hold. Hold.
Get ready. Attention.
Mexico's Enrique Cristiano Morales Olivares now out towards the water. Oliver Brennan from Canada, a 3:11.42. He's sitting in 5th place, live leaderboard. Sean Hart from Ireland, blown across on that last run. The last 250 metres back down to the beach. He did a 3:16 flat. That is 7th fastest at the moment. The quickest so far on the course is Hong Kong, China, Hoi Him Sang. As we just see Trirat Pantong from Thailand coming up to the
Estonia.
beach.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Estonia's Markus Vix now running it down to the water. He was second at the European Championships, just qualified for the knockout for the round of 16 at the Euros before going on an absolute tear, beating Felix Krones from Germany in his knockout race. Oh, just some dramas with the seat. So he is now back underway. It'll be a big effort to be able to go through. Trirat Pantong of Thailand, 3:08.32. He's in 3rd.
Romania.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Raul Constantin Lupo of Romania, our next contestant down. So he is jumping into that boat and getting away quite nicely. You can see on the course at the moment, Morales Olivares from Mexico. He's starting to get caught by Markus Vix, who's shaken off that rough start, the transition, an issue with the seat, and is now well and truly putting in some big strokes. So we're starting to get up to the point now where we'll see some qualifiers.
Turkey.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
And the cheers go up for the local hope, Tala Selik from Turkey, making his way down to the water as we just see Enrique Cristiano Morales Olivares from Mexico, 3:49.36. So that does leave him out of contention. Markus Vix from Estonia, new fastest time. It's a 2:52.27. It's the first time we've gone sub-3 today. A great run there from the European silver medalist.
Switzerland.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Time for the cowbells. It is Andre Biberstein from Switzerland down to the water. As mentioned earlier, Marcus Vix, the fastest on the course at the moment. That does mean Kasper Salmi of Finland is sitting in 8th and final qualification position. We're just seeing Raul Constantin Lupu of Romania coming onto the beach for his sprint through to the finish.
Calming down. If they are big, you can see them. Yep. Peru.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
We are underway for Juan Jose Moreira Puello of Peru. And our last rower through was Raul Constantin Lupu, a 306.47. Puts him into 4th place into those qualification positions. Kasper Salmi does miss out, unfortunately. And it does mean that Oliver Brennan of Canada, now our rower in 8th place.
United States of America.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
It is Ronan Ma of the United States of America, our next rower underway. You could hear the cheers as Tala Selik from Turkey made his way up the beach at 3:14.28. It does mean, though, that he falls just outside of the top 8. He is sitting in 9th on our live leaderboard. Our next rower to come up, you can hear the cowbells. It's Andre Biberstein of Switzerland.
Ukraine.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Ukraine's Mykolai Tomchai is now underway down to the water. Our last rower to come across the line was Ondrej Biberstein of Switzerland. He's moved up into 2nd place, our second sub-3 of the morning, at 2:59.81, sitting just in behind Marcus Vix. It does mean that Oliver Brennan from Canada is now in 9th place on our live leaderboard, and Marinos Theodorou of Cyprus now sitting in that 8th and final qualification position.
Egypt.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Big cheers for the Egyptian Youssef Morsi down to the water. Juan Jose Moreira Puello of Peru, a 3 minutes .41, third place on our live leaderboard into those qualification positions. It does mean that Marinos Theodorou of Cyprus into 9th place. He's out of the running. Mufler Al-Qadi, one of the first rowers off from the Saudi Arabian, he's now
Japan.
sitting in 8th.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Makishi Miura of Japan running down now. We've just seen Ronamar from the USA, 253.20, second place. He's moved up into the qualification position. Thrarat Pantong of Thailand now in 8th place, and it does mean that Al-Khaldi of Saudi Arabia does miss out. It also means that Marcus Vix of Estonia is going to make
Lithuania.
it through to the round of 16.
Water. Get ready. Attention.
Lithuania now underway. Majas Gabrielnas. We've just got 2 more rowers left to start. Mykola Tomchai of Ukraine, 253.99, puts him into 3rd place now. Rael Konstantin Lupu in that 8th and final qualification position. Thrarat Pantong of Thailand missing out.
China.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Our penultimate rower of the men's under-19 solos, it is Qianhua Li of China. Missed out by just under 2 seconds in the first time trial. A rough wave just as he got into the boat, but he is now underway. Yusuf Morsi of Egypt, 3rd place at the moment, 253.72. So it looks like he is good to go through. Rael Konstantin Lupu of Romania now back in 9th place. It does mean that Eduardo Vazquez of Paraguay is
Poland.
in that 8th and final qualification position.
Get ready. Attention.
Here we go with Adam Kowalczyk of Poland, our last rower here in the men's under-19 solos. We just saw Makishi Miura of Japan, unfortunately just being pushed across by that wind on that last 250 metres back down to the beach. He did a 3:10.87. That's only good enough for 13th. We've got 3 rowers left to go. Gabrionas of Lithuania now making his sprint up onto the beach, rounding the flag. Let's see what time he's going to be able to set. Lithuania, 256.16. That's qualified him for the round of 16, sitting in 5th place. It does mean that Vasquez of Paraguay misses out, and now Hoi Him Sang of Hong Kong, China. He will be holding on and hoping. There are 2 rowers left to go. 7th place, Juan Jose Moreira Puello of Peru. There are 2 that can miss out, with Lee and Kowalczyk still to come in. Oh, we can see there Lee, just as he came up towards the last buoy, you can see how much that wind is pushing these rowers across, just clipping that last buoy on his way back in. But now with a couple of big strokes left to go and just the sprint to come, let's see if Qianghua Li of China can qualify for the round of 16. Around the flag now. Determination writ large as he dives for the line. It's a 256.7. He has qualified for the round of 16. Qianghua Li, 256.7. That does mean that Hoi Him Sang of Hong Kong, China misses out. He's in 8th, and now a nervous wait for Juan Jose Moreira Puello of Peru. As our last rower comes in, Adam Kowalczyk of Poland. He's had a good run so far. He's got about 125 metres left to go. Just needs to get past this last buoy onto the beach and a clean transition. So here we go, Kowalczyk of Poland. He was the fastest of today's time trialist yesterday. How's he going to go today? Goes for the push, and it is qualification for Kowalczyk. Qualification there. So, our unofficial times for the under-19 men's solos. First place from Estonia, Marcus Fix, 252.27. Second place, Ronan Ma from the USA, 253.2. Third place, Yusuf Morsi. Fourth, Mikola Tomchai from Ukraine. Fifth, Majas Gabriunas from Lithuania. Sixth, Adam Kowalczyk of Poland. Seventh, Qianghua Li of China. And eighth, Ondrin Bibitstein of Switzerland. Let's cross down to the beach now with Oktay.
Evet, Dünya Kürek bir sprint finallerinde ilk kategoriyi bitirdik. Genç erkekler kategorisinde öncelikle Estonya harika bir performans sergiledi. İkinci time trial müsabakalarında ve ardından hemen Amerika ve Mısır ekibi sporcularımız harika performanslar gerçekleştirdi. Ve heyecanımız çok yüksek. Sporcularımız burada ilk kısımda dalgalarla mücadele ediyor ve bir sonraki kategori kadınlar kategorisi olacak. Genç kadınlar kategorisini seyrediyor olacağız. What do you say, Luca?
Well, 24 sculls just raced, but we can't wait to see all the action from the under-19 women solo. It's 22 cars racing here, so 22 boats again in this second set of time trials. Exciting time, all going so well. Different conditions today. They wanted to have a bit of more waves during the interview, they said so, and that's what we're getting. 2 minutes from now.
American Samoa.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
And the second of our American Samoa rowers gets us underway in the women's under-19 solos. This is Tupulua Vaioli of American Samoa. She's had a couple of races so far in the time trials yesterday in the under-19 women's solo and also in the under-19 mixed double sculls. So just underway now. So again, it is top 8 to go through to the round of 16.
Put the boats in the water.
Let's give her a bit more time, yeah. Second turning mark, okay? Yeah. If she gets there. Will it be singles? Singles are okay. So what we can do when we finish, we can already move 3 or 4 of these boats to that side, or 3 because we have to spare. We can go now, I think.
Get ready.
Okay? Because then we start side by side.
Attention.
Big cheers for Natalia Juliet Townsend of El Salvador. El Salvador, another country making their World Rowing Beach Sprint Finals debuts here in 2025. So she is now underway, and again, one of those rowers taking part not only in the under-19 solos, but also in the under-19 mixed double sculls as well. So a nice start there for Townsend for El Salvador, as we just see Vaioli from American Samoa rounding the final buoy at the 250 metres.
When she gets the first buoy, I'll put the boat on the water.
If they have to wait, we want them to wait on the sand.
Yeah. United States of America.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
And it's big cheers for the USA, Ophelia Weiss. First off yesterday, third off today, and just a little bit of a dump there as she went to get into the boat. But she is now underway, and you can see exactly why we've got the 3 boat handlers out there today. But a great start there for Weiss of the USA, as we're just seeing Vaioli of American Samoa on her final run back down to the beach.
Cyprus.
Put the boats in the water.
Come on, straighten up, straighten up, straighten up, straighten up.
Get ready. Attention.
Cyprus is underway. Evgenia Maria Polikapu, our latest rower, off the line. Tupulua Vaioli of American Samoa, a 4:28.66 in what are very tricky conditions, as we just seen Natalia Townsend of El Salvador coming up, getting ready for her sprint down towards the finish.
Thailand.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Thailand now underway. Thatchaporn Fen Sawang, our latest on to the water. We just saw Natalia Townsend from El Salvador, 3:44.42. So she is second after 2 on our live leaderboard. The next one coming down to the beach is Ophelia Weiss from the USA.
Hong Kong, China.
Put the boats in the water.
If we can shorten a bit the time.
Get ready.
Start on the boat on the water. Yep.
Attention.
Hong Kong, China's Hoi Ying Lam, our latest rower down. We just saw Ophelia Weiss coming through from the USA. Determination writ large on her face as she raced, did the sprint down towards the finish. 3:24.25. She is the fastest on the course so far.
Angela, listening? Just to confirm that we changed all the starting times in 6 minutes, okay?
Estonia.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Underway for Lisetta Mand of Estonia. We just saw Evgenia Maria Polikapu of Cyprus, a 3:32.02, second on our live leaderboard. And just with Ophelia Weiss of the USA, she went through yesterday in a 3:25.02. Today, even in tougher conditions, a 3:24.25, and that could be critical.
Finland.
Put the boats in the water.
Next rower coming to the beach is Thatchaporn Fen Sawang of Thailand.
Get ready. Attention.
And as one rower arrives, the other rower leaves. Ilona Mayakele of Finland, our latest rower down the course. We just saw Thatchaporn Fen Sawang of Thailand, a 3:36 flat. So she is third on our live leaderboard. We are a little ways from Hoi Ying Lam of Hong Kong, China, coming back. She's got about 150
Canada.
metres or so
Put
left
the boats in the water.
before the run for the sprint.
Get ready. Attention.
Autumn Pryor of Canada, our latest rower to head on down. We're just seeing Lam of Hong Kong, China, just coming up towards the beach, and not far behind her is Lisette Mand of Estonia. We already saw Marcus Vix of Estonia qualify in first place. Can Mand match in the women's under-19 solos?
Ireland.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Isabella Monaghan of Ireland, our latest one down. We've seen Hoi Ying Lam of Hong Kong, China with a 4:15.55, so sixth place overall. Lisette Mand of Estonia, 3:24.36. She is second place by 0.11 of a second behind Ophelia Weiss. So both of those rowers putting themselves in a great position to qualify for the round of 16.
In the water. Get ready. Attention.
Maria Jose Savasco of Peru, our latest rower down to the water. Ilona Mayakale of Finland. You could see the determination. It was a great sprint to the line. She has the new fastest time. It's a 3:23.49 for the Finnish rower.
Mexico.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
The Mexican rower Andrea Montserrat Hinojosa Alvarez, our next rower down. We just saw Autumn Pryor from Canada go through 3:17.06. It is a new fastest time on the course. And it does mean that Hoi Ying Lam of Hong Kong, China is now in 8th and final qualification position.
Lithuania.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Lithuania's Eva Avlusevute is now underway. Isabella Monaghan of Ireland, our last one to cross the line. She did 3:19.38. She is sitting in second place at the moment in the live leaderboard. It does mean that Hong Kong, China are officially out of contention for the round of 16.
Romania.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Denisa Claudia Grigore of Romania, our latest rower down the course. We just saw Maria Jose Savasco of Peru, 328.01. Puts her into sixth place, still in those qualification positions. It does mean that Natalia Townsend of El Salvador is now officially out. And our eighth place rower at the moment is Thatchaporn Phensawang of Thailand.
Latvia.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
It's Sabina Kazmeri of Latvia, who is our latest rower down the course. Andrea Montserrat Hinojosa Alvarez of Mexico, 326.26, puts her into sixth place overall, and it does mean that Thailand are now officially out of contention. It is Cyprus now sitting in eighth place.
Japan.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Riko Ishikura of Japan makes her start as Eva Avlusevute of Lithuania. A 322.79 puts her into third place on our live leaderboard. So Peru now in eighth place, and it does mean that Cyprus miss out on the round of 16.
China.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Lele Li of China is underway as we just see Denisa Claudia Grigore of Romania push the button, and the time is 3:28.51. So unfortunately, she has just missed out on qualifying. That's Denisa Claudia Grigore
Ukraine.
of Romania.
Put the boats in the water.
It is still Maria Jose Savasco of Peru sitting in 8th place. 3:28.01.
Get ready. Attention.
Ukraine's Maria Robel is now underway, racing down towards the water. We saw Sabina Kazmere from Latvia just touch the buzzer. 3:16.49. She is the new fastest over the time trial course. That does mean that Savasco of Peru misses out. And now Hinojosa Alvarez of Mexico sitting in that 8th qualification
Greece.
position.
Put the boats in the water.
3:26.26, our time to beat.
Get ready. Attention.
It is Greece's Eva Boga who is now starting her race. Riko Ishikura of Japan, 3:22.05. That's good enough for 4th place. It does put her in those qualification positions. Mexico miss out. It is now Estonia in that 8th position, 3:24.36, the time to beat.
Angela, Manuel.
Spain.
Put the boats in the water.
We need to change the boat, so maybe we need to start at 9:40.
Okay, so for next race is 9:40.
That's 9:40.
Get ready. Attention.
Time now for Spain's Alejandra Garcia Dominguez. She only missed out by 2.5 seconds qualifying in yesterday's time trial. She is now underway. We just saw Lele Li of China, 3:10.80. It's our new fastest time. It does mean she goes through to the round of 16 tomorrow.
Austria.
Put the boats in the water.
It also eliminates Lisette Mand from Estonia, and now Ophelia Weiss, 3rd off the line. She's sitting in 8th place now.
Get ready.
Can you tell please? Can you tell please 9:40?
Attention.
Austria are underway. Marlena Kure, as we just saw Maria Robel of Ukraine, 3:20.94. She moves up into 5th place. That does mean that Ophelia Weiss of USA is now out of contention.
Paraguay.
And Ilona Mayekele,
In the water.
our Finnish rower, now sitting in that 8th position, 3:23.49. There's just 4 rowers left to cross the line.
Get ready. Attention.
Our final rower is underway in the women's under-19 solos. Agustina Lopez missed out by less than a second for qualification yesterday. Eva Boga of Greece has gone through. She's now in 8th place, 3:23.44 for Eva Boga of Greece. That does mean now that Maija Kele of Finland is in 9th and will miss out on the round of 16. There's just 3 rowers left to go. We have Eva Boga of Greece in 8th place. 7th place, Eva Avlashavyute of Lithuania. And back in 6th place, Riko Ishikura of Japan. There are 3 rowers that are in danger as our final 3 come up towards the line. As we just... Alejandra Garcia Dominguez of Spain. A good transition onto the beach. The sprint finish coming here. Needs to beat 3:23.44. Determination on the face as she dives to the buzzer. It's a new fastest time. A new fastest time. Alejandra Garcia Dominguez of Spain, 3:06.38. She qualifies for the round of 16. It does mean that Eva Boga of Greece misses out. We've now got 2 rowers left to finish. Marlene Kure of Austria, Agustina Lopez of Paraguay. And the Lithuanian rower Avlushavute and Ishikura of Japan in 8th and 7th places respectively with just the 2 to go. These were the 2 fastest in time trial 1. Here we go, it's Austria's Marlene Kure. A nice transition onto the beach. You can hear the cheers, rounds the flags, determination. Pushes down on the buzzer. It's a 3:19.07. She's qualified for the knockout rounds. It does mean that Avlashavyute of Lithuania is back in 9th. And now, Riko Ishikura is in 8th, a 3:22.05. Agustina Lopez of Paraguay, now with only 80 metres or so to go, back down to the beach. It is going to come down to our final rower. It's the under-19 women's solo. Lopez just going, just a couple of rough strokes. Comes onto the beach now. Coming around the flag. Here we go. The time to beat, 3:22.05. And the final time, 3:17.81. So Paraguay qualify for the round of 16 in the under-19 women's solos. So our final results there. First place, Alejandra Garcia Dominguez of Spain. Second, Lele Li of China. Third place, Sabina Kazmiere of Latvia. Fourth, Autumn Pryor of Canada. Fifth, Agustina Lopez of Paraguay. Sixth, Marlene Kure of Austria. Seventh, Isabella Monaghan of Ireland. And in 8th and final qualification position, Maria Robel of Ukraine. Luca, what a fantastic bit of racing that was.
Oh yeah, that was fantastic. But I've got a fantastic story for you all. We are here on the beach with Eva representing Greece. She's new to this sport. What do you like about beach sprints and when did you start it?
I started in August. I like because it is a fun experience. You are not sure about the results. And today with the condition that there were more wind and waves, it was something to have more adrenaline.
Oh yeah, it was really, really choppy. What was the hardest part of the race?
Maybe at the turns, because there the waves are different. and you have to be able to be sure how to take those waves in order to be able to continue.
Describe beach sprint in one word.
Unexpected.
Thank you very much.
Three minutes.
Because the boat handlers can actually hear, so they know to put it on. So that's what we talked about last night, and a couple of them said, look, the boat handlers are here in the country and they
You
know.
can stop now, okay?
Now?
No, there's a procedure.
Yeah, but you told the 3 minutes?
I told them 3 minutes. Yeah.
I think for the last boat, this row here, if everything is going well, we can try to catch up a bit. Okay, we are 10 minutes late. If we take 10 to 7, we see if it's okay. Yeah,
And they're
if the athletes, if you feel they are okay, we just keep going. Okay.
and their men, they're likely to manage it a lot better.
Yeah, the juniors, it's the not so easy. But yeah, just go ahead.
Yep. Sweden.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
And we are underway in the men's solo event, and it is Gustav Arvidsson of Sweden who is getting us underway into the boat and away as the sun starts to break through the clouds here in Antalya. But still a little bit of rough conditions. We've still got
Norway.
the three boat
Put the
handlers.
boats in the water.
And there's still that cross breeze that's pushing rowers on that final sprint down to the beach.
Get ready. Attention.
As we see Per Stoseth Andreasen of Norway. He was a late substitution in yesterday as the previous rower was withdrawn for medical reasons. So out on the water now, the second through in the open men's solos.
Morocco.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Morocco's Abderrahmane El Alej is our next rower down. So third, starting here in the open men's solos. And a nice push there from the boat handler as he gets himself underway. So our first two rowers, you can see Arvidsson of Sweden now with about
Romania.
120 metres left. And then Andreasen of Norway just rounding that final buoy 250 metres out.
Get ready. Attention.
Our next rower out is Rades Daniel Bestiria of Romania. As we just see Gustav Arvidsson with a 3:02.39. So the fastest on the course so far. He has also gone faster than what he did yesterday.
Canada.
Put the boats in the water.
Yesterday's final qualification time was 2:36.50, so potentially between 2:40 and 2:45. A good time to make to qualify in the top 8 in these rougher conditions.
Get ready. Attention.
And the sprint coming now from Raphael Kaiser of Canada. We've already seen one Canadian qualify earlier in the under-19 women's solos as we see the sprint coming here from Per Stoseth Andreasen of Norway.
Latvia.
Put the boats in the water.
3:18.03 for Andreasen of Norway.
Get ready. Attention.
Latvia, our latest underway. Norbert Dublinskis makes his way down to the beach. We just saw Abderrahmane El Alej of Morocco, 3:05.14. So he's sitting in second on our live leaderboard, still behind Arvidsson of Sweden.
Kuwait.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Our Kuwaiti entry, Yusuf Al Abdulhadi. is underway now as we just see Basteria of Romania. He touches through in a 3:03.74, puts him second on our unofficial live leaderboard. The Kuwaiti rower, first time in Turkey and first time in the coastal boats.
Paraguay.
Put the boats in the water.
Going through in a very respectable time yesterday.
Get ready. Attention.
And we are underway with Nicolas Villalba of Paraguay. We saw Rafael Kaiser just touch through at a 3:02.24. So he is our new fastest on the course ahead of Arvidsson.
Georgia.
Put the boats in the water.
A reminder that it is top 8 to go through, but the fastest rowers from yesterday are the last off to this morning.
Get ready. Attention.
Our latest rower underway is Lasha Kivanashvili of Georgia. Into the boat now. And just having some dramas, getting himself sorted into the boat. Will take a little bit of time off there for the Georgian.
Bulgaria.
Put the boats in the water.
Norbert Dublinskis of Latvia, our new fastest rower, 2:58.29.
Get ready. Attention.
It's time now for Bosidar Zahov of Bulgaria as he makes his way into the boat and now away. Yusuf Al Abdul Hadi of Kuwait, a 3:04.40, good
Greece.
for fifth.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Mikhail Kalintzis of Greece gets underway as we just see Nicolas Villalba from Paraguay in a 2:58.45. So he's sitting in second place, just 0.16 of a second behind Norbert Stulbinskis of Latvia. And we are now at the point where rowers will start dropping out.
China.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Hansai Lu of China makes his way down to the water as we see here. Lashkar Kizvanishvili of Georgia making his way up the big despairing dive to the line. He's touched in a 3:05.21, puts him into 8th place on our live leaderboard. So that does officially mean that Andreasen of Norway is now out of contention.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
The 39-year-old Dariusz Radosz of Poland is our latest rower to go to make his start. We saw a great dive there from Bojida Zahov of Bulgaria, and it's worked because he is the fastest on the course, to 2:54.97. It does mean that the Georgian rower Kishanashvili does miss out.
Put the boats in the water.
Estonia.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Robin Hunt of Estonia, our latest to get started, as we just see Hankai Lu of China makes his way up, pushes the buzzer in a time there of 2:56.59, puts him 3rd overall. We just saw Mikhail Kaletsnis of Greece go through 2:48.79. It's our first in the 2:40s for time trial 2, puts him in 1st place overall.
Slovenia.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Slovenia, hold. Slovenia, Slovenia, Slovenia, hold.
Attention.
So the Slovenian rower Marko Bolha is now underway. Dariusz Radosz of Poland, 2:58.37, puts him into 5th place. It does mean that he's in those qualification positions. It also means that Bastoria of Romania is now out.
Austria.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
It's Leopold Wiesinger of Austria, our latest down to the water. Just a little bit of a wave as he jumps in, as we see now the big sprint finish coming up here from Robin Hunt of Estonia. .249.16 for Robin Hunt.
Put the boats in the water.
Robin Hunt moves into second place. It does mean that Arvidsson of Sweden is now out of contention.
Get ready. Attention.
Igor Kmara of Ukraine, our latest rower down, and just a wave as he went to jump into the boat. A big push coming there from the handler, and he is now some great strokes there, getting that boat moving quite nicely as we see Marko Bola of Slovenia now with about 80 metres or so left to the beach.
Japan.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
It's Keita Yamo of Japan, our latest rower down on the course. Marko Bola of Slovenia, 250.11, puts him into third place on our live leaderboard. It's still Mikhail Kaletsis of Greece, our fastest on the course so far. Rafael Kaiser of Canada does miss out.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
It is the Czechia rower Jan Fleissner who is now underway. Leopold Wiesinger of Austria, our last one to cross the finish line, 244.91. It is a new fastest time on the course. Villalba of Paraguay now misses out, and it's Radoš of Poland who is in that eighth and final qualification position.
Switzerland.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Switzerland, our next country down. That's Yannick Raskla as he jumps into the boat and gets away. There was a slight tumble from Igor Kmara of Ukraine just as he got back onto the beach, but it's still a good enough time at 250.20 to put him into fifth place, with Radoš of Poland now dropping out of contention. And Dublinskis of Latvia.
Croatia.
Put the boats in the water.
Dublinskis of Latvia now in that eighth and final qualification position.
Get ready. Attention.
It's now Croatia's Mihail Grotto who is underway. Keita Yamo of Japan, 254.26, puts him into 6th place. And again, that does mean that Dobinskis of Latvia is out and Liu of China in that final qualification spot.
Finland.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
It is the flying Finn, Joel Nakarinen, who is our next rower to go down. Jan Fleissner of Czechia, 254.05, puts him into 6th place. And again, we'll start to see a lot of these rowers go into those qualification positions.
Put the boats in the water.
They were the quickest yesterday, so we'll expect to see those qualification positions change around as our last few rowers get ready to start.
Get ready. Attention.
France has entered the race. It is Mathis Notelet as we see Yannick Raskela from Switzerland, 255.36. That's 9th place, so he is unfortunately out of contention.
South Africa.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
South Africa's Murray Bales-Smith is now on the course as we just see Mihail Grotto of Croatia coming up, dives and somersaults onto the buzzer, and it's a 2:47.91, second fastest
Great
time.
Britain.
Put the boats in the water.
Second fastest time for Grotto. That does mean that Zahov of Bulgaria is now out. Yamo of Japan in 8th place.
Get ready. Attention.
And the big cheers go up as James Cox of Great Britain makes his way down to the water. A nice transition in, and he is away, the European champion for 2025, as Joel Nakarinen from Finland touches the buzzer.
Australia.
Put the boats in the water.
251.06 for Nakarinen. That's 7th place overall. Yamo from Japan is now out. Fleissner of Czechia, 8th position.
Get ready. Attention.
Spencer Taran, the Tokyo Olympic champion in the 4s, is now underway as Mathis Notelet of France, 2:47.69, puts him into second place overall. Fleissner of Czechia is now out. Nakarinen of Finland in 8th position. Just 3 more
Netherlands.
rowers to start.
Put the boats in the water.
That one's okay.
Get ready. Attention.
Erwin Wiltenberg of the Netherlands is our latest rower to start as we just see James Cox of Great Britain coming up to the beach. Murray Bale Smith of South Africa, 2:43.37, the new fastest on the course. Finland drop out. Ukraine now sitting in 8th place. It's just 5 rowers left to finish.
Türkiye.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Our penultimate starter is underway, and it is the local from Turkey, Kaan Aydin. He just missed out by half a second in time trial number 1. Spencer Turren from Australia.
Vanuatu.
Put the boats in the water.
Spencer Turren from Australia, new fastest time. He's qualified for the round of 16, a 2:39.61. That does mean that Slovenia are out and Estonia now with 2 rowers left to go are sitting in that 8th position. 7th position, Greece, Mikhail Kaletsis.
Attention.
And now our final rower for the men's open solos. It's Benjamin Pekan of Vanuatu. He's been training in Australia with the Australian team and he gets underway. So 3 rowers left to come in. Erwin Wiltenberg of the Netherlands. Let's see what time he can set. Just a little jump off, runs around the flag. And that time for Wiltenberg, 2:40.69. He's qualified. So it's qualification for the Netherlands.
Do we change or you stay there?
No, we change.
Okay.
I've got one more person. I've got 2 more people to come in.
That does mean that Estonia miss out.
So check the start
And it's
time.
just the 2 left to go. Kalensis of Greece, 2:48.79.
I stopped after that. So.
Okay. So you will use
As we're seeing Kaan Aydin from Turkey,
35 seconds before and about 15 to 10.
about 125 or so metres left to go.
Occasionally you get, it's flattening out now. Occasionally you're getting 2 or 3 big ones.
Okay.
And this gentleman here, he's got his arms crossed. There's something wrong with the boat or
Okay.
whatever. Yes.
Michel.
Michel, yes.
Okay. Okay. I don't know who's going to the control condition. I will give this to the control condition.
Here we go. Turkiye's Kaan Aydin. His time, 2:44.86. He has qualified. So qualification for Kaan Aydin from Turkey. As we just wait now for Benjamin Pekan of Vanuatu to make his way back to the beach for that final sprint through to the finish. So our final rower coming up to the finish line, it is Vanuatu's Benjamin's Pekan. And we have now our final times here. So qualification for the round of 16, the men's open solos. In first place from Australia, Spencer Turren. Second place from the Netherlands, Erwin Wiltenberg. In third place from South Africa, Murray Bale-Smith. Fourth from Turkey, Kaan Aydin. In fifth place from Austria, Leopold Wiesinger. In sixth place from France, Mathis Noteley. In seventh from Croatia, Mihail Grotto. And in eighth place, James Cox from Great Britain.
Yeah, I hear you. What is it useful? The screen. No.
Evet. Dünya Kürek bir sprint finallerinde sporcumuz şu anda yanımızda. Kaan Aydin az önce performansını gösterdi. Şu anda sporcumuz yanımızda ve güzel bir performans yaptı. Kaan, neler hissediyorsun? İkinci performansın bu dünden bu yana.
Bugün çok güzel bir hava yok ama ona rağmen güzel bir yarış çıkardığımı düşünüyorum. Genel olarak düne göre dereceler biraz daha yavaş. Ama mücadelemin tamamını verdiğimi düşünüyorum. Bazı ufak hatalar oldu. Bundan sonraki yarışlarda umarım onlar da olmayacak ve çok daha güzel dereceler yakalayacağım.
Harika bir derece yaptın gerçekten. Özellikle seni seyrederken ikinci Şamandıra'ya çok yakın geçtin. Ve dönüşlerde biraz bu kısımda hızını korumaya çalıştın ama harika bir performansla tamamladın. Orada neler oldu? Parkurda biraz bize bahsedebilir misin?
Dediğim gibi su bugün çok çalkantılı ve bazı yerlerde gerçekten kürek çekmek çok zorlaşıyor. Özellikle parkurun ilerleyen kısımlarında. Bu şekilde.
Harika, gerçekten harika bir hazırlık geçirdin bu arada. Bu kısımda gözümüz sende olacak yine. Son bir söylemek istediğin bir şey var mı?
Umarım finallere kadar güzel performanslar sergileyerek ilerleyeceğim.
Harikasın Kaan'a. Teşekkür ediyoruz ve başarılar diliyoruz bir sonraki turda.
Get ready. Attention.
And we are now underway in the women's solos, and it is Lucero Varela, Juana Perez from Mexico. And just as she gets into the boat, you can just see a big wave dumping as she tried to get in, but is now underway. So again, top 8 to make it through to the round of 16.
Morocco.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Morocco's Majdoulin El Alaoui, our next rower on to the course. And again, this is going in reverse speed order from yesterday's time trial. So expecting the fastest ones towards the end, but not always.
Romania.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
As we see Larissa Bogdan from Romania, our next rower down onto the course. So 3 rowers on the course at the moment. Mexico, Morocco, and now Romania getting off cleanly.
El Salvador.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Ariana Townsend from El Salvador, part of this inaugural El Salvador team for the World Rowing Beach Sprint Finals, jumps into the boat and she is now away. So the 4 rowers on the course here.
Put the boats in the water.
So anything around the 3-minute mark today will be very, very good to qualify.
Get ready. Attention.
And the local from Turkey, Derin Ozigit, is now underway and on the water. Our first finisher has gone through. Lucero Varlia Ejona Perez in a 3:49.08.
Paraguay.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
As we now see Cecilia Balcazar of Paraguay down to the water. Majdoulin El Alaoui from Morocco, 3:33.49. That it puts her into first place on our live leaderboard.
Highland.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Ireland Sophia Monaghan, our next on down. Larissa Bogdan from Romania, 3:20.75. Going in speed order so far. She is now top of our leaderboard.
South Africa.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Lane umpire for the red umpire.
South Africa's Violante Lama out next to head on down. Ariana Townsend from El Salvador. 321.53 puts her into second place, just 0.78 of a seconds behind Larissa Bogdan
Denmark.
of Romania.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
And a great sprint start there from Elizabeth Karlund Keller of Denmark as she jumps into the boat and gets herself away. It is a 325.68 for Derin Ozyiğit of Turkey.
Latvia.
To third place.
In the water.
Let's try to catch up a bit, okay? Yeah.
Okay.
Get ready. Attention.
It is Latvia's Yekaterina Simonovica who is now on her boat and about to push off. Cecilia Balcazar of Paraguay touches on in a 329.07, puts her into fourth place overall. Sophia Monaghan from Ireland coming up to the beach now.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Great support for the Egyptian, Mariam Abdellatif, who is now into the water and about to start rowing. Sophia Monaghan from Ireland, 315.54. It is a new fastest time.
Puerto Rico.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Time now for Veronica Torrarana from Puerto Rico. Down to the water, we just saw Violante Lama from South Africa, a 321.74. Puts her into fourth place on our live leaderboard. Top 8 through 2.
Estonia.
Put the boats in the water.
Top 8 through 2, the round of 16.
Get ready. Attention.
Lisa Marie Lana from Estonia is our latest rower to start as Elizabeth Karlund Keller of Denmark, a 331.44. Puts her into seventh place overall. And we're now
Australia.
Put the boats in the water.
Now at the point where rowers will start to drop out, and it does mean that Mexico are officially out of contention for the knockouts.
Get ready. Attention.
You can hear the cheers from the Australian team as Elizabeth Newell from Australia takes off down into the water. Yekaterina Simonovica from Latvia, 5th place with a 3:23.86. That does mean that Morocco are
Finland.
officially out.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Time now for Finland's Tia Maria Ratatola, who is now into the water. We just saw Meriam Abdelatif from Egypt. New fastest time, 3:10.61. It does mean that Denmark are out of contention.
Canada.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
And as Canada's Sarah Pigeon takes off, Puerto Rico's Veronica Tororana has touched through in a 3:19.64, puts her into 3rd place on our live leaderboard. It does mean Paraguay are now out of contention. And
Brazil.
Put the boats in the water.
Turkey now in that 8th and final qualification spot. Still a number of rowers left to go.
Get ready. Attention.
Time now for Brazil's Thalita Rosa Soares, who is down into the water. Lisa Marie Lana from Estonia. She's gone through in a 3:16.93, puts her into 3rd place, and it does mean that Turkey are now eliminated. It is Simonovica from Latvia in that 8th and final qualification position. Australia coming up to the beach now. It is a new fastest time on the course. Elizabeth Newell from Australia, 3:07.16.
No boats. Felipe, not good quality.
As we just see Finland's Tia Maria Ratatola coming
Greece.
through 3:12.
Put the boats in the water.
3:12.56 for Finland. That puts them into 3rd place. And South Africa are now out of contention. El Salvador now in 7th. Romania in 8th. Romania in 7th.
Get ready. Attention.
As we now see the Henley champion, Zoe Fitzhugh of Greece, runs down to the water as Sarah Pigeon from Canada runs through and touches on in a 3:04.27. It's a new fastest time
The
on
Netherlands.
Put the boats in the water.
El Salvador now out of contention. Romania in that 8th and final qualification position.
Get ready. Attention.
And as the Netherlands, Janneke van der Meulen takes off, it is going to be Thalita Rosa Soares from Brazil who goes through. It's a new quickest time, the first time, sub 3 minutes. It's a 2:59.05 for Brazil. It does mean now that Romania
China
are out.
Put the boats in the water.
Puerto Rico in 8th position. Some quick times starting to come through here from our faster rowers from yesterday's time trial.
Get ready. Attention.
And now it is Shuya Zhao of China. We're into our final 5 rowers. And these are the quickest from yesterday's time trials. So Zhao just missing out by about 3 seconds from qualifying in yesterday's time trial.
Peru.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
It's time for Pamela Patricia Noya Reyes of Peru. As she makes her way down into the water, we're just seeing Zoe Fitsiu of Greece coming up, just knocking that boy just a little bit off balance there. But she's now got the 80-metre back
Poland.
to the beach.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
As the Polish Olympian Martina Radosz takes off, it is Zoe Fitsiu of Greece who touches through, and that time 3:06.07 puts her into 3rd place overall. It does mean that Puerto Rico are now out in Estonia.
Hungary.
Put the boats in the water.
Estonia in 8th. 6 rowers left to go.
Get ready. Attention.
Our penultimate rower, it is Hungary's Vivian Preil, who is underway. Janneke van der Meulen from the Netherlands, 3:72. 2nd place overall.
Spain.
Put the boats in the water.
As we await our final rower, Estonia now out. Ireland in 8th.
Get ready. Attention.
And our final rower, Teresa Diaz Moreno of Spain, is now underway. She missed out on the automatic qualification by 0.09 of a second as we see Shuya Zhao of China. She goes through the time 3:10.60. That puts her into 6th position, and it does mean then that Ireland are now officially out. Sophia Monaghan Missing out there, it is now Tia Maria Ratatola of Finland who is in 8th place. We have the 4 rowers left to go. It is Peru, Poland, Hungary and Spain. They were the quickest 4 in yesterday's time trial. Can any of them get past 3:12.56? Pamela Patricia Noya Reyes of Peru touches through in a 3:10.43. That puts her into 6th place. And that does mean that Finland are now out. It also means that Thalita Rosa Suarez of Brazil is through, as is Jannica van der Meulen, and it looks to be Sarah Pigeon as well from Canada. So it's just Poland, Hungary and Spain left to come in. The experienced Polish sculler Martina Radosz, the Olympian, about to come onto the beach for her sprint to the line. And a jump to the line for Radosz of Poland, 3:12.56, 9th place for the Polish rower. She misses out. Hungary's Vivian Preil coming in now. Our penultimate rower. And the dive to the line for Vivian Preil of Hungary, 3:09.78, puts her into 6th position. 6th position for the Hungarian. It does mean that Egypt are now into 9th, and with just 1 rower left to go. Shuya Zhao of China is in 8th position. Teresa Diaz Moreno has to beat 3:10.60. Here comes the sprint towards the finish. Can Teresa Diaz Moreno qualify? And now Diaz Moreno, 3:63. She's 2nd place. It does mean that Shuya Zhao is knocked out with the very last rower. So, unofficial results here from the 2nd time trial for the women's solos. In 1st place from Brazil, Thalita Rosa Suarez in a 2:59.05, the only one to go sub 3. 2nd place from Spain, Teresa Diaz Moreno, 3:63. Just behind her, the Netherlands, Jannica van der Meulen in a 3:72. Sarah Pigeon from Canada in 4th, 3:04.27. Zoe Fitsiou of Greece, a 3:06.07. In 6th, Elizabeth Newell from Australia, 3:07.16. In 7th place, Vivian Preil from Hungary in a 3:09.78. And our final qualifier for the women's solo, Pamela Patricia Noya Reyes from Peru. As we cross now down to the beach.
We are now on the beach, we're now live, we are here, the heart of this event. We are really enjoying the day. Actually, the sun is kissing you now. Australia went mad when Spencer Terry won the men's solo. Then we saw a lot of sports from Brazil, this side, that side. You are really enjoying
3 minutes.
3 minutes to the next start. But before we do that, one thing that I'm really missing it is the vibe now. One thing that I really want, but we've got the man in the house for it. DJ Covell, could you pump it up a little bit? That's what we want to do. That's what we want to do together before the next race. So if you can stand and you all stand together and clap your hands, we can do it. Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's their way. But look at there, look at there, look at there, and see you are on the screen now. That's what we want to do. But it's not finished. I've been on this side. Oh, see, you are, I can't really say, my favorite or one of the best. Anyway, let's go on the other side. Let's go to the other side. What are you doing here? In 3, 2, 1, go! Oh la la, GB! Yeah. Don't believe it. Wait. Before we finish that, let me do it with where's the president of the jury? We can close it. Enjoy racing.
One minute. Put the boats in the water.
American Samoa.
Get ready. Attention.
And we are underway in the under-19 mixed double sculls, and it is Tupulua Vaioli of American Samoa taking us away here, as joining her in the boat is Carniel Lilio. And again, these two, the first competitors from American Samoa,
El Salvador,
to take part in the World Rowing Beach Sprint Finals.
Get ready. Attention.
And speaking of newcomers to the Beach Sprint Finals, it is El Salvador now. Natalia Juliet Townsend with Diego Fernando Peña Fuentes, as they are now in the boat and underway.
Finland.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
And now it's Kasper Salmi from Finland who gets us underway for the third crew in the under-19 mixed doubles. Anni Rahila from Finland in the bow seat of that boat.
Mexico.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Mexico's Enrique Cristian Morales Olivares joins Andrea Montserrat Hinojosa Alvarez in the boat as they get underway now. And the American Samoas just making their way to the beach. They've only got about 50 metres or so left to go.
Put the boats in the water.
Let's give a big round of applause for American Samoa. Carneal Lilio is about to do the sprint out to the finish.
Get ready. Attention.
We are now underway for Thailand. It is Thatchaporn Phensawang and Trairat Pantong who are our two Thai competitors, as we just see El Salvador's Diego Fernando Peña Fuentes finishing in a 3:09.07.
Lithuania.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Lithuania's Goda Subskankate and Emantas Kleinauskas, our next competitors here in the under-19 mixed double sculls. Finland just touched through in a 3 minutes .02, puts them into first place on our live leaderboard.
Romania.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Romania now underway with Cosmina Ionachiric and Vasilia Stefanioa. As we just saw there, the Mexicans with a great sprint finish at the end there, 2:52.25, puts them into first place on the leaderboard.
Canada.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Autumn Pryor from Canada gets us underway for their boat. She's joining Oliver Brennan. Pryor qualifying for the knockout stages, last 16 of the under-19 women's solo. The Canadians underway. Thailand 2:58.24 puts them into second place.
Hong Kong.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
And an almost simultaneous start and finish there. Hong Kong, China away with Yo-Yo Shi joining her, and waiting in the water is Hoi Him Sang. We just saw Lithuania cross over the line, a 256.90. They're in second place, only behind the Mexicans. Anything in the 240s, looking to be very competitive here in these conditions.
Greece.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Greece now underway with Styliani Polykronidou joining Nikolaos Petalaidis as she jumps into the boat, and now moving away. Romania, a 257.31. They are sitting in third place. Again, it is top 8 to make it through to the round of 16, joining the top 8 from yesterday.
Highland.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
We have Ireland's Isabella Monaghan. She's qualified for the knockouts in the solos. Can she do it here in the under-19 mixed doubles? Canada 301.47 puts us puts them 6 on the overall standing. So again, we are now at the point where countries will start to drop out as our 9th crew come down towards the beach, and that will be Hong Kong, China. So Hong Kong, China just touching through into 254.26, puts them into second place overall, and it does mean that American
Poland.
Put the boats in the water.
American Samoa are now out of contention. El Salvador into 8th.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Poland with Anna Kuzmida are now underway with Antoni Borshevich sitting in the bow seat. The Poles get themselves underway, and you can see there some of those waves breaking out towards the shore are making it a little bit tricky as they try to push off. Greece at 258.76. They're now in 6th place with El Salvador dropping out and Canada back in 8th. Sean Hart for Ireland racing through in a 2:57.21. That puts Ireland into 4th place. Canada drop out and Finland are now in 8th.
Japan.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Japan now underway. Haru Murakami running down to Gagotu Tsubota. Just a slight delay in there. Great support from the Polish crowd as Antoni Borshevich races up towards the line. A big dive. Well, let's check the time. It's a new best time, 2:49.46.
Cyprus.
Put the boats in the water.
Poland move into the lead. Mexico into 2nd. Greece are down in 8th. And it does mean that Finland have now dropped out.
Get ready. Attention.
Cyprus, the next crew to start. Evgenia Maria Policarpou meeting Georgios Antonio down onto the water, and they are now underway. So it is Japan and Cyprus, the two crews on the course at the
Paraguay.
moment.
Put the boats in the water.
Just the 8 crews left to start.
Get ready. Attention.
Eduardo Vazquez of Paraguay and Agustina Lopez make their start here in the under-19 double sculls. Agustina Lopez already qualifying in the women's solos.
USA.
Put the boats in the water.
Wanting to do the same again in the mixed doubles.
Get ready. Attention.
And the cheers go up for the United States of America. Ophelia Weiss taking us away for the sprint down to the water with Ronan Ma in the bow seats. And they are away, and a nice transition there for the USA as we just see Japan coming up to the beach for the final sprint to the line.
Egypt.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Miriam Awadallah of Egypt meeting Yassine El Kamati in the bow seat. The Egyptians off now. Japan 258.30 puts them into 8th spot. Going to be hard to hold on from here. Greece now officially out of contention. As we just see here, the big finish from Cyprus. Tekia.
Put the boats in the water.
Cyprus 254.39. They are now into 4th. So Japan drop out at the first time of asking.
Get ready. Attention.
Czechia, our next crew with Katarina Novotna on the sprint out to the water, and it'll be Adam Perot that makes the sprint back onto the line. As we just see Paraguay now, Agustina Lopez, she's qualified in the solos.
Hungary.
Put the boats in the water.
255.04, 5th place on the live leaderboard for Paraguay. Thailand are now out of contention. Romania in 8th.
Get ready. Attention.
And it is Hungary's Janka Demko and Martin Mazzossi, our next crew to start here. As we just wait for the time to come through, the
Put the boats in the water.
The USA 253.47, 3rd place overall for the USA. 3rd place for the USA. Romania out, Ireland in 8th.
Get ready. Attention.
Maria Jose Savasco of Peru, our next sprinter down to the water, meeting Juan Jose Moreira Puello. As we just saw, Egypt touch the buzzer, 244.99, new fastest time. It is Egypt now with the lead. Ireland drop out. Lithuania are in 8th place. 5 crews still to finish.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
What time is the next one? 13?
Great cheers from the Italian crowd as Pasquale Tamburino makes his way down to Silvia Messina. They are our second last crew to start, as we just saw Czechia go through 244.85.
Put the boats in the water.
Czechia with the new fastest time on the course. Paraguay in 8th. Lithuania drop out, and Paraguay now drop out because Hungary, 4th place, 249.74. So it looks like the Hungarians, the Czechs and the Egyptians are all safe. So now Cyprus in 8th place. Hong Kong, China in 7th.
Get ready. Attention.
And our last crew has started. Elisa Guilloton of France with Raphael Deboussac. And they are off and away. So in the first time trial, they missed out by about 0.15 of a second. So they'll be very keen to try and make it through. We're just seeing now Peru. That is Moreira Puello. And a 250.81 for Peru. That puts them up into 5th place. They've qualified for the round of 16. So now Cyprus are out. Hong Kong, China are in 8th with 2 crews left to go. The United States of America in 7th place. It all comes down to this. Italy, France. Are they going to be able to beat 254.26 and 253.47? Here comes Italy, Silvia Messina. Need to beat 254.26. 244.16, new fastest time. Italy qualify for the round of 16. And now it is France to come down. 125 metres left to go. The United States of America in 8th place. 253.47. It comes down to our last crew on the course. And now Raphael Deboussac of France, the big sprint towards the finish line. The head goes down, the arms are pumping. The dive down, the time, 242.91. France qualify. France qualify and the USA just miss out. So the unofficial results for the under-19 mixed double sculls. France in first place, 242.91. Italy in second, 244.16. Just ahead of Czechia in third, 244.85. And Egypt, 244.99. Poland in fifth, 249.46. Hungary in sixth, 249.74. Peru in seventh, 250.81. And Mexico, fourth off the line, eighth in the qualification, 252.25.
Here in the grandstand with Tim, he came all the way from United States of America to support his daughter. He's here. They just missed out by like nothing. How are you feeling?
I'm just delighted that we're able to be here to support them, and it's a wonderful community. It's a great sport. We got a lot of American fans here as well.
You should be a really, really proud dad.
Yeah, fabulous. I particularly want to congratulate Mexico. They really punched above expectations. I'm really happy for them.
What do you think about the event?
Excellent organization and a great host.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we'll be on time. Okay, so no change.
Greece.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
And Greece get us underway here in time trial number 2 of the mixed double sculls. Niki Ioannou meeting Ioannis Kalendaridis in the bow seat, and they are now underway. A nice start there for the Greeks. Again, top 8 to go through to the
Romania.
knockouts.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
It's Romania, Andreea Bianca Marin and Bogdan Muriaru, who are our second crew away here in the mixed double sculls. As we just see Greece rounding the top of the lane, Romania underway.
Morocco.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Time now for Morocco is Majdeline El Alaoui joining Abdurrahman El Alej as they get the push off from the boat handlers and are now paddling nicely. Greece coming back to the beach now.
Paraguay.
Put the boats in the water.
The Greeks looking very comfortable as they come back down into the beach for the sprint. Will we see a very quick time set off the first crew?
Get ready. Attention.
Nicolas Villalba of Paraguay, along with Cecilia Balcazar, our next crew to start. We just saw Greece touch the buzzer at 2:39.58, a competitive time there for the first crew.
Thailand.
Put the boats in the water.
The Romanians now just passing the final buoy and getting ready for the sprint down to the line.
Get ready. Attention.
Miriam Sheehan from Ireland is underway. She's meeting Donna Claffey down at the water. Romania just went through a 250.34, so that was 10 seconds slower than the Greeks, who were first off the line. So already, as we can see, a competitive time set by the Greeks early on.
Estonia.
Put the boats in the water.
Morocco, our next crew to come through for the sprint to the finish.
Get ready. Attention.
Lisumit of Estonia joining Ken Marcus Ule as they make their start. We just saw the arms pumping of Abderrahmane El Alej of Morocco. They touched through in a 250.46, just 0.12 of a second.
Africa.
Put the boats in the water.
0.12 of a second behind Romania, but still 10 seconds slower than the Greeks.
Get ready. Attention.
George Deploy of South Africa and Alexa Neal, our next crew to start. We just saw the big run and dive from Cecilia Balcazar of Paraguay, 255.90. They are fourth on our live leaderboard. It's still the Greeks with the lead.
Sweden.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Time now for Sweden. It's Emma Tomova and Nils Hugosson. Ireland touching through a 250.85. They are in fourth place. And again, no crew has got within 10 seconds of that Greek crew in first place. It's nice and even. Romania, Morocco and Ireland all around the 250s.
Latvia.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
And now it's Latvia. It's Chris Thomas Krumens and Elza Gulbe Zavyalova. As the Maroon Zooties of Latvia take off, Estonia came slightly wide into the beach, but they are in second.
The boats in the water.
Second place for Estonia, 249.81, but still more than 10 seconds behind the time set by Greece.
Get ready. Attention.
We've had great support for the Egyptians throughout, and again when Hannah El Sobki took off with Ziad Mursi down in the bow seat of that boat, South Africa just came through a 255.74. That puts them into sixth position on our live leaderboard. Sweden,
Peru.
Put the boats in the water.
Sweden, the next crew to come up to the beach for the sprint to the finish.
Get ready. Attention.
And now Pamela Patricia Noya Reyes for Peru and Geronimo Aman Zlata. The next crew to go. We've already seen Noya Reyes qualify in the women's solo. And another one looking to qualify in this mixed doubles. Sweden, 250.23. They are third fastest so far down the course, sitting only behind Estonia and Greece.
Croatia.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
As we see Mata Brandt from Croatia joining Martina Kajic from also from Croatia. Latvia, second fastest on the course now, 243.49. They are just 4 seconds behind the time set by Greece. It does mean that Paraguay drop out.
Put the boats in the water.
Egypt, new second fastest time, 240.3. And now we're getting close to the time set by the Greeks. Egypt into second. South Africa drop out. Ireland in eighth.
Get ready. Attention.
And now it's Nasumi Yamayo and Yuki Kortani from Japan. Now onto the water and moving the boat nicely.
Put the boats in the water.
Here comes Peru. They've set the time of 237.98. New fastest time. New fastest time on the course to Peru. Ireland knocked out and Morocco back in eighth.
Get ready. Attention.
And it's some big cheers for the locals. Turkey, Sena Yilmaz and Alper Sevket Erin. The local hopes here in the mixed sculls.
Australia.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Australia now underway with Catherine Kahn joining Blake Wyatt. You'd hear the cheers from the Aussie crowd. Croatia, our new leaders, 232.37. That is significantly quicker. 5.5 seconds.
Put the boats in the water.
5.5 seconds quicker for Croatia than Peru. Does mean Morocco drop out and Romania are now in 8th.
Get ready. Attention.
And now it's Vangelis Renki Pereira and Fernanda Ferreira from Brazil, who are now underway. We've just seen Japan touch through in a 249.32. That puts them into 6th place. So they are in those qualification positions. Romania now drop out and
Put the boats in the water.
Sweden are back into 8th.
Get ready. Attention.
Finland's Eva Karpinen joining Joel Nakarainen in the latest crew to head down the course.
China.
Put the boats in the water.
Turkey, 6th place with a 247.18. That does mean that Sweden drop out and Estonia drop back into 8th place. Australia, the next crew to come to the beach.
Get ready. Attention.
China are away, and it is Jungtao Su and Wei Wei Zhu. The Chinese entry, very young entry, also eligible for the under-19s. Australia, 248.7, puts them into 7th place. 7th place for the
Tunisia.
Australians.
Put the boats in the water.
Estonia are now out, and Japan are in 8th.
Get ready. Attention.
Khadija Krimi of Tunisia takes us away down the beach. She's joining Mohamed Rayan Hafsa as the Tunisians look to qualify. Brazil, 242.82. That does put them into 5th place, into the qualification. Australia now in 8th place. Japan drop out.
The Netherlands.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
Anna Sanders from the Netherlands meeting Michiel Mantel. Our latest crew to head down. We just saw the figure of Joel Nakarinen of Finland touch the buzzer, 235.78. They're into second place. Finland into second. It does mean Australia drop out and Turkey are in eighth position.
Put the boats in the water. Get ready. Attention.
We are underway for Austria with Paul Rutman and Tabia Minichmar. Our two rowers as they just hit a rough dump just as they're trying to push off, but they are now away. People's Republic of China, 244.79.
Great Britain.
Put the boats in the water.
China into eighth. That does mean Turkey drop out. They're now into ninth.
Get ready. Attention.
And the Union Jack is waving as Natasha Searson from Great Britain takes off.
In the water.
Meaning Cam Buchan in the bow seat there. We just had Tunisia go through 235.20.
Put the boats in the water.
235.20. Tunisia sitting in second place, and they will qualify, as will Croatia. Latvia now in eighth spot, and does mean that China miss out.
Get ready. Attention.
As we just see Chloé Briard of France, she's joining Antoine Lefebvre. The last crew to cross the line were the Netherlands, 239.32. That puts them into fifth spot. They are potentially in danger of missing out, but what it does mean is that the Latvians are now out, and Brazil...
New Zealand.
Put the boats in the water.
Brazil are in eighth spot. Brazil, Egypt, and Greece all under threat. The Greeks, unbelievably, after being the first rowers off.
Get ready. Attention.
And now it's Erin James of New Zealand joining Matthew Dunham. Matthew Dunham winning this event a couple of years ago in 2023. Austria touching through 239.63. They are in seventh place, so still at risk. Brazil have now dropped out. Egypt hang on in eighth. There's just three crews left to finish now. Great Britain, France and New Zealand. Here comes the Great Britain crew, Cam Buchan. And with a big run through to the finish, it is a 237.89. Great Britain qualify for the knockout rounds. Austria are now back into eighth place. Egypt have now dropped out. So with two crews left to finish, it is Austria and Greece. One of the last crews off, and our very first crew off. France now just having some issues there with the last buoy. They're getting ready for the final sprint to the beach. And then that final sprint to the line. Anton Lefebvre. Here comes the sprint. Time for France. 2:37.9. France have qualified. Austria out. And now it comes down to this. New Zealand. They missed out by half a second on qualifying in the first time trial. Just hitting the buoys. Dunham and James have just hit the buoy. It's just put them off a little bit. Does this mean that the Greeks, the first crew off, are going to hold on ahead of New Zealand, the last crew off? Here comes New Zealand, the time to beat, 2:39.58. Here we go, the former world champion, the dive to the line. New Zealand in 7th. New Zealand qualifier does mean the Greeks just miss out. What a fantastic time trial in the mixed double sculls. Let's go through those results. Unofficially, it is Croatia qualified first, 2:32.37. Tunisia in second, 2:35.2. In third place, Finland, 2:35.78. In fourth, Great Britain, 2:37.89. Just behind them by 0.01 of a second, France in fifth, 2:37.9. Peru, 2:37.98 in sixth. New Zealand, right at the death, 2:38.76. The Netherlands, 2:39.32, qualified in eighth place, which meant that the Greeks and the Austrians missed out by less than half a second.
And we are live again. We are here. We are really excited to the next race. But before we introduce the next race, I want to do something that we've never done here at the Beach Sprint, at least this year. I want to walk to you. I want to come and walk and talk to you. But before we do that, I know you want to go, Sophie. But before we do that, I can't resist. I can't. I'm breaking the rules. I want to say hi to Neve and Camilla. Hey.
Hey everyone.
Hello everyone.
They're getting ready because tomorrow we'll be live on World Rowing website with all the images, a lot of stories. I know they did a lot of preparations, but we can't talk about it. Please, hurry up. Thank you. I need to go through. Hi, Slovenia. Lovely to meet you. Can we walk around here? I saw a lot of crowds here. You've been great in supporting, but the best for the moment was Great Britain over there. You enjoying the event?
We're loving it.
Oh, great. To make it a lot more fun, we can do something together. If you could kindly stand, and our DJ in the tower, DJ Covell, can you help me with this? Octane, where are you? We get ready in 3, 2, look at there. Oh, in 3, 2, 1, go, music! This is amazing. Now let me set the second row. Come on. Thank you, team. You can also sing, eh? You know this song? Do you know this song?
I don't know.
Oh. Thank you very much. You are amazing.
Great Britain.
1 minute. Put the boats in the water.
J'ai un problème avec la tablette. Non, c'est bon. Non, c'est bon. C'est juste là. No, I've got also my Decathlon official watch. Yes. Thanks a lot, David.
Get ready. Attention.
And a fantastic start there as Great Britain get us underway. This is the first time we've had the inclusion mixed double sculls as an official event here at the World Rowing Beach
USA.
Sprint Finals.
Put the boats in the water.
So again, for the last couple of years, we have had the PR3 double sculls. It's been an exhibition event in 2025. It is now an official event of the World Rowing Beach Sprint Finals.
Get ready. Attention.
As the USA, our second crew down, that is Philip Hoyle and Amy Pietrafita. We saw Colin Wallace and Megan Hewitson, the Great Britain crew that led us off here.
Türkiye.
The top two
Boats in the water.
Top two crews will go directly through to the semi-finals, with the rest going through to a knockout repechage. Some great cheers for Colin Wallace as he made his way down to the beach area. Great support here for Great Britain. As we just see Megan Hewison for Great Britain with the run up to the line.
Get ready. Attention.
And it's now the locals, Türkiye, Elise Osbey and Muharrem Dakin, with the inclusion double sculls.
Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Put the boats in the water.
The inclusion double sculls work a little bit differently to the normal mixed double sculls. You do have to have one male, one female athlete. One athlete has to be classified as a para rower with a physical impairment. But unlike the other doubles, both athletes don't have to run. So you will see one athlete already in the boat at the start. And then one athlete generally doing both sprints on the beach.
Get ready. Attention.
And now it's Saudi Arabia's Isra Gadri joining Abdallah Al-Hay. She makes her way down to the water. Again, it is top two to go through, directly through to the semi-finals.
Put the boats in the water.
With the other four crews having to go through a knockout repechage. USA now just having some dramas as they're coming into the beach. It's going to be a big sprint here for Philip Hoyle. So Great Britain 250.98, the United States of America 333.42. Turkey and Saudi Arabia, our two crews on the course, Egypt and Austria to come.
Get ready. Attention.
And it is Egypt now underway. Ayat Ibrahim and Ali Hassan. Our two rowers as the boat handler just takes a tumble.
Put the boats in the water.
But the Egyptian crew now moving. Turkey, second fastest, 303.65.
Get ready. Attention.
And our final crew is now underway. Chiara Halama from Austria joining Thomas Ebner, who's in the boat now, and they are away. So again, top two just missing the oar there. And now we're back and rowing. So Austria, our final crew, we can see Saudi Arabia just coming up to the beach, ready for the big sprint through to the line. Can they beat 303.65 to be able to go through, directly through to the semi-final? Here comes the push from Abdullah Ali. And it's a 315.18, so that's third fastest for Saudi Arabia. It's still Great Britain and Turkey with two crews to come. It's the final few strokes for Egypt. We've now got Ali Hassan, who's out of the boat, racing towards the line. And it's a new second fastest time, 251.99. Great Britain are through to the semi-finals. Egypt in the second qualification position, 251.99. It was a second the difference between Great Britain and Egypt. But now it's the Austrians. Can they take it from Egypt? Can they pinch direct qualification? And here we go, it's our final rower. It's Thomas Ebner from Austria. and they're going to finish in a 3:06.52. So with the top two going directly through to the semi-final, it is Great Britain and Egypt. Our qualifiers in a 2:50.98 and a 2:51.99, with Turkey, Austria, Saudi Arabia and the United States of America going through to the knockout repechage. Speaking of Turkey, let's go down to Oktay, who's got one of the local athletes.
Evet, Dünya Kürek Bisiklet finallerinde az önce yine sporcularımız performanslarını gerçekleştirdi. Şu anda çok kıymetli bir sporcumuz bizle birlikte. Elis Özbay ile beraberiz. Elis, nasıl hissediyorsun? Nasıl geçti yarışma?
Çok güzel geçti. Açıkçası ülkemde böyle güzel bir yarışta bayramı temsil etmek benim için çok gurur verici. Ekibime de şimdiden çok teşekkür ediyorum. Çok güzel bir yarış geçirdik. Beraber ilk deneyimimiz. Şimdiden yapacaklarımızı merakla bekliyorum açıkçası. Pazar günü finali merakla bekliyorum. Dediğim gibi çok heyecanlı ve güzel bir yarıştı. Tam beach sprint yarışına göre bir havada yarıştık. Umarım herkes eğleniyordur.
Çok güzel eğlendiğine eminim bu arada. Time Trial'de 3. oldunuz. Sizleri tebrik ediyorum. Hiç zorluk yaşadınız mı? Nasıldı parkur?
Parkur açıkçası düşündüğümüzden biraz daha zordu. Su ve rüzgar açıkçası bizi birazcık tekneyi de yönetmekte zorlandık ama açıkçası yine de güzel bir pozisyondayız şu an. Umarım pazar günü madalyayla döneceğiz.
Umarım diyorum, madalya bekliyoruz sizden. Öncelikle başarılar diliyorum ve artık biz de son kısmı, ilk kısmı bitirdik. Harika bir performans sergiledi sporcularımız. Şu anda Antalya'da muhteşem bir hava var ve bu güzellikte sporcularımız da performanslarını tamamlıyorlar. What do you say, Luca?
Well, what an amazing morning. That's what I want to say. The 2025 World Rowing Beach Sprints Final. We ended with all of our time trials. Yesterday was a big day. This morning we had the second set. But now it's time to side racing after the lunch break. We will be back all together at 1:30 p.m. I can't wait to start interviewing athletes during the side-by-side racing and with the entire team bringing action, energy, fun at this event. Thank you and see you later.
So attention and red. Like I'm mixing up, so it's attention and red.
Attention, like same. Like
Yeah. But then you
Break?
need to put the red button.
Yes. As usual. This is attention. Red. And then start.
But usually they're just like next to each other, so.